YouTube, this is Trinice, and I'm here to do a quick update on what's going on with me with the whole TTCing and weight loss journey. Start off by doing the TTCing. Sorry to say, guys, Aunt Flo showed up yesterday. Yes, I was really, you know, I was kind of upset, but I can't say I was upset the way I thought I was going to be. Especially because this month we did a lot of baby dancing. We did a lot of driving back and forth to the doctors every other day as far as being monitored on the gonal F for the injectable cycle and having the ultrasounds done. I spent a great deal of money in copays this month, and I'm not really understanding that, but I'm in the process of giving my insurance a call between today and tomorrow to find out what's going on. I'm not understanding why my copays are so much more at my new RE than they were in my old RE. And we're basically kind of doing the same things. Um, I'm not really understanding what that's all about. So I'm going to have to consult with my insurance about that. But I can say, financial wise, last month I spent probably $200 in just copays, if not more. And that's just with the copays. That's not the gas. You guys know gas prices are skyrocketing right now. Hopefully they will go down pretty soon. But oh my God, I have an SUV and gas has been kicking my rump. Especially with me having to travel like 30 minute commute, 30 minutes to my RE and 30 minutes back. It's not as bad as my old RE because I was having to commute maybe 2-3 hours there and 2-3 hours back. It was really rough. So it's a little better, but with gas prices being up, it's still a chunk of change out of my pocket. So I may have $400 just invested in copays and gas last month with going back and forth to my RE, not including just time that me and hubby had to spend on the road. It was just a lot last month. I don't know. So I called my RE today and left a message for the nurse. The nurse returned my call just a few minutes ago, and I told her Aunt Flo showed up, and she was like, already, well, you need to be here tomorrow for us to do this and do that. So I told them no, I will not be coming back. No, ma'am, not tomorrow. I'm taking a break. And she was like, well, what's going on? And I told her me and my husband have just opted to go ahead. We have just opted to take a break. I'm in the process of going to school. It's supposed to be starting summer classes at the end of this month. I think the 31st of May. And so I have that going on now. And we also are wanting the doctor to do a laparoscopy. Basically, with me getting pregnant with Miss London and it being a heterotopic pregnancy, once they found out, there were two babies. One was in my uterus, one was in my tube. I found this out on a Friday, and they immediately told me, get up off the ultrasound table, get dressed, go directly to the hospital. Once I got there, they actually had the radiologist to do another ultrasound and tell them what he saw. He saw the same thing, two babies, two heartbeats, and the bleeding, internal bleeding that I had. So they told me immediately that they were rushing me to surgery. They had to try to save my life. I could possibly go into shock and all this stuff. So that everything happened so fast, and they actually just had to open me up, try to take the tube that I had the topic, and close me back up, especially for the sake of Miss London. Hoping that she would be okay. Thank God my baby made it here. She's a miracle. She's a blessing, and we love her so much. But since giving birth to her and us not being on any kind of birth control within the last year, I feel like we should have fallen pregnant by then. My doctor has, mentioned, maybe it could be the weight, but I'm not going to emphasize a lot on it because I wasn't too much smaller than I am now when I got pregnant with Miss London. I was maybe 10 pounds smaller than what I am now. So my doctor was like, the weight could be it, the weight could not be it. So he really hasn't put a lot of emphasis on it, but he did tell me, it'd be nice if you could just get healthier for us to see, is that gonna help. And I can say within the last year I have dropped anywhere from 10 or 20 pounds just here and there. I gain 20 or 10 and I'll lose 20 or 10. So I feel like within the last month, if I was gonna, I mean, within the last year, if I was gonna get pregnant, it would have happened by now. And I really don't think the weight has anything to do with it. I did have the glucose testing done like a month ago, right before I actually did this injectable cycle this last month. And my test results, everything, thyroid, everything came back good. Everything came back great with hubby. But what else? The only thing was he did tell me to probably go back on the metformin. He gave me a prescription for metformin. I did pass my glucose test, but it was on the higher end. Like, I think the number was 95, and that was me actually being insulin resistant, and I think my number came back around 90, 91, somewhere in there. So you guys can understand what I'm saying. It was on the higher end of the test results. So I did go back on the glucophage, 1,000 milligrams twice a day, but that still hasn't seemed to help. I've been back on the glucophage for a while, even before my doctor prescribed it to me. With just me knowing I was on the last time with Miss London, I just immediately, went back on it. But I've been on and off of it for the last year, and I haven't conceived yet. And I don't think the glucophage is it, to be honest. I think there's more going on internally, and I need to have a laparoscopy done, because when they removed my tubes, they didn't really have a chance to, go in and look around and give me any more details, of course, because we was trying to save Miss London. So I feel like it's something internally that we're missing, and I'd rather know, if I'm not going to be able to conceive on my own with just doing IUIs or time intercourse at home, I don't want to keep spending my money on these copays every month, going to the doctor every other day, getting all these ultrasounds and stuff done, being on these medications, taking my body through this and that every month, if I'm not going to get pregnant anyway. I want to kind of know more information so I can make up my mind, which is already made up, to move forward with IVF. If we should, have a laparoscopy done, and he find that no reason why we're not getting pregnant, then of course we're going to just move ahead with IVF. Probably at the beginning of the year, because I'm in school, about to get ready to start school. But at least I know that's just what I need to do. Is just not happening, or it's not happening because my tube is scarred, blocked, something. I'm just feel comfortable with having an explanation if I can possibly get one. So that's where I am. The nurse said okay, that she was going to talk to my RE and give me a call between today and tomorrow. She's like, hopefully we can just call you and schedule the surgery, and that'll be it. But if he wants to have a consult with me about the surgery or whatever, then I'll call you and let you know that too, which I don't see reason why. I mean, it's not like I've had 4 laparoscopies, so it's not like I don't know what to expect. The recovery wasn't bad at all. So, but I just kind of want some answers and want to take a break. I'm just like, I feel so relieved that I can just move on to something else now. So, getting on to my weight loss, I am doing an HCG diet. I've been looking at a lot of videos on YouTube, looking at a lot of, before and after pics, and these people are looking great. Of a couple people that I actually know that have done it have seemed to have great results and looking fabulous. So I ordered my drops, and want to say to a lot of you that may be interested in the HCG diet, do your research first, because it's a lot of scams out here. And I did run across a video on YouTube that was telling you how to go by, making sure that you have the real deal is basically to test your HCG drops, because HCG is the same pregnancy hormone that your body produces when you're pregnant. And when you do a pregnancy test, that's what the pregnancy test is testing for, to see if there's um, HCG in your urine stream, bloodstream, or whatever. So um, I did purchase some HCG drops offline, and I did go to the Dollar Tree and get like a couple pregnancy tests, like 2 pregnancy tests, and I did the pregnancy test, and this is the results of the HCG drops that I purchased. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there is 2 lines, like a strong positive. Oh my God, I wish I could have got this positive this month on a pregnancy test. But oh well, I got a chance to see, look at one. But so the HCG drops that I ordered, I only spent like 15 bucks on them, and at least it's the real deal, because a lot of people, they don't test positive. 9 times out of 10, you don't have the real deal. So I am looking forward to. Miss London is crying. Um, she probably because she wants to come in here and she knows I'm doing a video, but I'm looking forward to losing the weight and looking fabulous. So that's pretty much just all going on with me now. I'll let you guys, keep you guys updated on my weight loss journey, as well as what goes on with the whole TTC. But until next time, guys, peace and love, and God bless.